go up to the booth and hop on board with Miles and Wonderboy.
Well, guys, thanks very much for that. Sad to see DZS go, but someone had to get 4th place, and sadly the community's predictions were actually correct.
Yeah, that's
DZS.
right. Yeah, DZS completely just fulfilling the prophecy, right?
Sadly. They played their hearts out. But,
they really did. I mean, you know, you had to look at game 1 in the Epsilon game, 5-4, really could have gone either way. You have to look back at that and say that was kind of a turning point for DZS's tournament. Of course, as we say before, you know, it's a one-day event. Whoever turns up on the day is going to win, and unfortunately, it just wasn't DZS's day today.
They came into it with a lot of it was a real struggle for them. They changed players at the last minute due to a passport issue. So it wasn't their full lineup. It wasn't a full strength of the DZS roster. So I'd like to see them go back to the homeland of Germany and Switzerland respectively, and pick up the original members and go from there, practice and come back fighting fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
For another day.
I think as well, one of the things to take from this tournament, Kimbo. The emergence of Kimbo, man, that guy has got some serious talent. Only 16 as well. Can't stress that enough. I mean, I know we keep going on about it, but 16 years old, to fly to a whole other country to play for 10,000 euros and still perform?
He didn't exactly, let his belt slip. He was pretty strong. He was a strong player in every game he played in, and he put up some good figures. He can only get better, right?
Yeah, of course, and I just have a feeling that guy's going to be great for a very long time.
What do you think is the sort of prime for a Halo player? Have you got an idea?
Prime? I don't know. I don't think there is an age. I think it's got to be like 20 to 30. I'd say there's like a 10-year gap. I don't know.
It's a tough question.
It's a very tough question. I mean, you look at some FPS, different titles, and there's players still playing in their 40s and 50s, and they're still up. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Well, we hope all the best for the future of DZS, and again, a round of applause. They did an amazing job against some incredibly well practiced teams. Yes, but going forward.
Yes.
Going forward. Now,
the next match,
the fun begins.
Oh, this is where stuff really gets a little bit hairy. You see on the graphic on your screen, Epsilon eSports against Team Vibe. That's going to be the next matchup, and that is going to be so juicy.
Oh, juicy is the word. There will be juices of all sorts flying all over the place after this one gets kicking.
Yeah, absolutely. You see at the bottom there, TCM Gaming advancing to the losers bracket finals. They will go up against the loser of match number 5, Epsilon against 5. That one's tough. That one is a tough match to call, Epsilon against 5.
These are two teams that are particularly strong. We saw Epsilon put up a great show against DZS. DZS again fighting fit in match 1, but they didn't quite have enough to take a game off of Epsilon. And prior to this game, we did sit through the marathon, the lockdown saga.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was TCM versus Vibe.
I saw someone tweet, I think it was Human actually, he tweeted EGL, the Lockdown Chronicles. So,
Chronicles.
Yeah, the Chronicles. Yeah, you could make a motion picture out of just that series, I think.
It was a trilogy. It was a trilogy. And let's face it, the second one was probably the best. I think the second one was the best. It had the Empire Strikes Back effect. The second one was definitely #1.
Wow. Okay.
But either way, it's going to be an exciting series. Both teams are very warm, ready to go.
Yeah.
We've already seen Epsilon play, and they've been warming up actually during these games. They've been playing on a side station, so their fingers are still ready to go. Yeah. No one's quite tired yet. No one's sitting around doing nothing. So those players are good to go.
Best part about that as well, you have you and I in the caster booth for that one.
Yeah.
It's
going
to be great.
To the sultry tones of the Wonder Wrath combo.
Heaven's Wrath and Wonder Boy could be the start of something very, very beautiful.
It's going to be magical.
But
before we unleash the beasts and the magic and all sorts, we will cut to a commercial break, and we'd love you to stick around. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
It's the Battle of Europe.
Stay here.